learning that a medical problem may have caused a New Orleans man to drive into Lake Pontchartrain at the Bonneville boat launch over the weekend.
We spoke with the man's son, who tells us he spoke with his father just minutes before the fatal accident. Paul Murphy joins us from the Metairie lakefront with that story. Paul?
Natalie, Karen, witnesses say that the man entered the lake here at the Bonneville boat launch, and we're told that his vehicle actually went underwater right at the end of the launch here, and some bystanders jumped into the water and tried unsuccessfully to save that driver. And the driver's son told us his father called him just before the accident and said he was lost.
You would really have to just stomp on the accelerator for that car to go that fast into that water.
Today, Anthill Jackson III sat on the steps of the home he shared with his father in the 9th Ward with a heavy heart and a lot of questions.
I just want to know why would he do that?
Jackson's father, 65-year-old Anthill Jackson Jr., drove his SUV into Lake Pontchartrain shortly after 4 Saturday afternoon. He died when his car went underwater at the end of the Bonneville boat launch in Metairie. Jackson knew something was wrong when his father called to tell him he was lost.
You know, like, what you mean you lost? And he was like, I don't know where I'm at.
Minutes later, Jackson's father drove down the boat ramp into the lake and drowned. He said his father had diabetes, high blood pressure, and glaucoma.
Something had to happen. I was thinking that maybe he went into a diabetic coma and the car was running and maybe in gear, and his foot was on the accelerator. And
this wasn't the first fatal accident at the Bonneville boat launch. Just last January, authorities say a 52-year-old woman died when her tenant drove her minivan into the water. Some people are now wondering if anything can be done to prevent vehicles from accidentally entering the lake here.
You'd have to put some kind of railing, like, you know, you got to go through to get into secure buildings and stuff.
You know, it's a boat launch. It's designed to back your boat into the water. You can't restrict that.
Maybe they could put up, you know, maybe little barriers that could be moved for when the boats go in.
Spokesman for Jefferson Parish President Mike Yenny said that right now the parish is not considering any new safety improvements here at Bonneville, but he noted that in recent years the parish did rebuild the ramps here and installed some new security cameras. We're live in Metairie. Paul Murphy, Eyewitness News.